love it.
There are so many fun shark references throughout this routine. So Premier Athletics JAWS placed 10th in 2023, as well as placing 10th in 2021. So this is kind of an on and off teams, right? They've had this team some years here at Worlds, and then other years they haven't fielded this team. So it's been kind of a back and forth on whether or not that they were going to come here to the cheerleading Worlds, but this year they have fielded an incredible team in this level 6 senior small division, and we are excited to see them take not only the top 10 on, but really fight for a spot on that podium.
There we go. They might take a bite out of it, you might say.
I see what you did there, Jason.
Here we go. Backstage, got their hugs, their handshakes. Oh, there we go. You got this. You got this.
And this team this season is all about resiliency. I talked to Lindsay before they took the floor, and she said that this team is very resilient this season. They have always come together and persevered in tough times. You know, the road here to Worlds hasn't always been the smoothest for them, but they have really bonded over those trials and tribulations that they faced this season, and they are ready to show the world what they've got.
If anyone can lead them through trials and tribulations, it's Coach Lindsay. She's great. Shout out to Coach, one of my good friends, love her to death. So she's ready.
And they look like they are ready, getting in those last-minute words of advice, those pep talks. We love to see teammates supporting each other.
Here we go. Like we said before, it's the calm before the storm. And I love just looking at the different athletes, you know, back there. Like, my personal thing is I leave our athletes as last second as I can, because I don't want our athletes getting in their heads. So I always stay back there and try to just keep them cool, calm, collected, and try to control, not like control their thoughts, but make sure as much as I can that no negative thoughts are running through their heads by keeping their minds occupied. There goes Coach Lynn's right there. Here we go.
Yes, the fans are set. The coaches are set, just waiting on them. Now, they received their bid at Cheer and Dance Extreme earlier this season, but they also placed first at ASC and second at Cheer Derby. So they have had a lot of success building up their season here to Worlds. I think Coach Lindsay is ready.
We're all ready.
We're all ready.
The anticipation is building.
And what a fun team name, right? JAWS.
Yeah,
I wonder where they got that, but it does lend itself to lots of fun musical moments throughout the routine. A super, super fun and strong
Oh,
theme.
here we go. Here we go. JAWS, baby. Dun-na. Dun-na.
You hear Coach Lindsay say, music's on.
Here we go. Great job with those baskets. Accented with the tumbling right here. And we're going. First section in the books. And we're looking good so far. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Moving into this stunt sequence.
Yeah, Coach Lindsay said this is their first time competing rewinds at the World Championship. So congratulations, ladies, you did it. And they did those straddle up into the hand-to-hand, quarter twist to the air basket. Really good job there.
Slight struggle with that stunt there in the back, but it looks like they are recovering well.
Yep. Here we go, and we're moving on. She's like, yo, let's go, ladies, let's go. Get into the standing tumbling right here. Good job with those 2-to-fulls. All right, here we go. More of the rewinds that they're competing for the first time. That time we did 5 of them to a straddle. Just as a little transition to get us into this next part of our stunt section. So we got pull-up express up to heel stretch. We lost one on the right side. Stay calm, compose. Here we go. We got those high-to-high heel stretches right there.
Great recovery.
Now I really like that transition. As they pop down, the bases rolled out. That was really cool. I really like that. All right, here we go. Looks like we're going to move into the running tumbling section. So we're going to get some more elite running tumbling going.
Yes, and this part of the routine takes so much power and stamina. You've already done several elements before this, including standing tumbling and jumps and our elite stunts, and then you've really got to pull it all out for this running tumbling.
I really like this. These girls invert, and as soon as they're done, they become the bracers for the other inversions. Super cool. Really like that touch they had there.
A lot of versatility in the skills of those flyers.
Back halves, more rewinds. They're like, yo, if we can do them, let's do them. Oh, I like that. The rewind to low lib, tick-tock to the high lib. Like that right there. Here we go, and we're dancing, baby. She's like, yo, hey, keep the energy up, ladies. Keep the energy up. We'll get a dance score. Don't forget. You got bit by JAWS.
What a fun ending to that routine. They struggled just a little bit here in day one, but remember, today is just their semifinals performance. All 10 of the teams in this division today are going to make it through to finals, so this is the opportunity for them to shake it out, get those nerves out, and come back stronger tomorrow. Let's take a closer look at that routine. Again, they took the floor with such confidence. And I love that little shark on their sleeve.
Yeah, right? Nice touches right there. Here we go. Got to that standing tumbling. Standing tumbling here into the middle. Those two to fulls. And now here we go. Like they said, the first time this team has competed rewinds at the World Championships. And here they go. Up to the top. Really good job there. Oh, and they did a little shark.
Moving directly into those hand-in-hands.
Yep, where they straddled up to the hand-to-hand position. Really good job there. Tumbling across the front to fill the dead time, right, as they transition. I really like that right there.
Lots of core strength displayed by that center flyer.
Right, standing up. And then that's the part I really like, the inversion from the bracers, and then the top girls invert as well. Really cool. I really like that touch that they did on the pyramid. Get into the front fulls, and then they did back half twist right here with more rewinds. And then she's going to go into the low to high. So down to the low lib, tick-tock up to the high lib. 2.5 high transition. And here we go. Now they're watching their routine.
Yes, this is where they can see, you know, all of the things that happen out on the floor, the good and the bad. Take some notes, polish some things for tomorrow. Again, they were really excited about those rewinds that they competed, and they executed them very well. Still some room for improvement tomorrow, but I'm sure they're going to take this and come back out strong.
Yeah, for sure. And again, you know, we said this before during the medium division, but with all these teams moving on to finals, and they know they move on to finals, it's a good day to get the nerves out. Like, you have nothing to lose, so go out there, you know, give it your best shot, and if something doesn't go right, hey, no big deal. We've got tomorrow to make it happen. So you get all day to kind of collect yourself, you know, think about, you know, okay, maybe I did this wrong, maybe I was overthinking this, you know, may I need to make sure I eat a good breakfast this morning, whatever the case may be, and then you get one more shot out there tomorrow to make it happen.
Absolutely, and the scoring is a clean slate tomorrow. So today in semifinals, it counts for 100% of their score in round one on who is going to advance to finals. But in this division, all 10 teams are advancing to the top. So tomorrow when they compete at finals, their score will reset back down to 0, and they will start fresh and clean.
Yeah, which is a lot different than what they're, you know, probably used to throughout the season, where they're used to, you know, day one, and, you know, if you have a great day one, okay, that score is really going to help us out for tomorrow. Or if you have a bad day one, you're like, man, that's really going to pull us down. But today, you know, it wipes the slate clean for tomorrow, and then you're able to go out there and put out your very best routine, and knowing that if we can do our very best today, then this is the placement that we deserve.
Absolutely, and that is what is so unique about the World Championships here. They have to give their absolute best 2 days in a row. They've got to hit both routines to set themselves up in the best place. Let's take a look at some of the upcoming teams that we have in this level 6 small senior division is what we're covering here right now. We just covered the level 6 senior medium division, and later on our friends Maddie and Matthew will be joining you for coverage on the co-ed divisions from 3:45 all the way to 6 p.m. And tomorrow I'm really excited, Jason, to cover the level 6 large senior division with you.
Go.
And we've got several other divisions that are rotating here in Arena South today. If you are looking for the level 6 senior extra small division, the level 7 international open non-tumbling divisions, cheer abilities, level 5 U18 small co-ed, some of these other divisions that you're seeing on the screen, you can choose the Arena South stream. Should be right down there at the bottom of your screen to catch all of the action in these other divisions. Well, we have just kicked off the level 6 small senior division. There are 10 teams in this division, all fighting for a spot. Like we've said earlier, any of these teams could take the
Any
title
of 'em.
home. It is just a toss-up. Some of the best, most talented athletes across the country have been put into these small senior teams, and I am excited to see
Dude,
what they've
I'm
got.
excited. We're going to see some good cheerleading here. We're going to see some really good cheerleading here coming up.
All right, I think Maddie Brum is backstage right now with the ladies that just took the floor from Premier Athletics JAWS.
Wow, what an amazing performance by Premier Athletics JAWS. How do you guys feel having your first time competing rewinds at Worlds?
It's really exciting. This being our first time competing rewinds, we've been working really, really hard on them, and just to be able to compete them is just something that's really exciting for us.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have overcame a lot of injuries this season. How did you guys feel coming into Worlds knowing that you had those obstacles and you had to overcome them?
I feel like this was just really God's plan, putting this team together. We've had injuries and we have new people. We're just still work together as a team and fight through those obstacles together.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, you guys, and good luck going into tomorrow. Back to the studio.